Before we even step into this one, understand the tension here. We're at Charing Cross, central London, a location that's seen multiple public audits already. And yet, here we go again. Police vehicles on double yellow lines, pavement parking, questions about exemptions. What starts as a simple filming session is about to evolve into a full-on debate about accountability, identification, and public rights. Will this station finally handle it professionally? Or are we about to see another clash over basic transparency? Let's break it down.
Okay, guys, so PTTP is here in London still. It's probably going to be the last one of the day. We're here at Charing Cross. One that gets done quite a lot, I know. I've done it twice myself now. But it's one that, the station just doesn't seem to learn at all. So, each interaction, each time an auditor comes here, it seems to just go badly. So
let's pause here, because this is where the principle really matters. Yes, emergency vehicles can claim exemptions under UK road traffic regulations, but those exemptions apply when responding to operational necessity, not convenience. Double yellow lines exist for safety and traffic flow. When multiple marked vehicles are parked casually without visible urgency, it creates a perception problem. The law must not only be enforced, it must be seen to be applied consistently. So here's the question. If a member of the public parked like this just for a few minutes, would they receive the same flexibility? That contrast is exactly what audits aim to examine.
So I was just off the double yellow lines there, I'd say. Maybe a tiny bit on it, but not too bad. One of these little electric cars. And then we get the usual Charing Cross parking on a pavement and on double yellow lines. Not good. There's more police vehicles than that parked up that way as well. Not good. It's always really bad around here, guys, for this. But I know it's quite central. Parking is a nightmare, but they've got a yard, and they've got a yard for a reason. They've got underneath parking, so there's not really any excuse for it. Pardon?
You alright?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
I just looked like you were filming.
Pardon?
It just looked like you were filming that police gate.
Yes. Well, not the gate, but just stood here filming, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just wondered if there was anything particular you wanted to film.
I mean, like to suggest that van shouldn't be parked there, really.
Okay.
It's quite bad issues. Like in general, you got one up there that's slightly on yellow lines, only just. Got some vehicles up there and some round the corner down there, all on single or double yellow lines, all parked up.
I don't know why they are, to be honest. I don't know what they are dealing with.
This is where things shift from passive observation to direct engagement. Filming from public land in the UK is generally lawful. There is no blanket prohibition on recording police buildings. However, officers often frame their approach around security concerns. The key issue here isn't whether they can ask questions. They absolutely can. The issue is whether they properly identify themselves while doing so. Public trust hinges on transparency. If an officer flashes a warrant card too quickly to verify, that undermines the legitimacy of the interaction. Small procedural missteps can escalate tension fast. Watch how this unfolds.
I can imagine.
And it feels like it's kind of a one rule for the not for me sort of thing.
Well, there is actually a different rule for police parking, but
For
like I say,
emergencies and
it depends on the
for emergencies and incidents, of
Yeah.
course.
But I really don't know what's going on with them.
Fair
But there is a front office round the front, and
Yeah, that's
they
right.
would be able to speak to you.
Yeah, I'll pop in and report to them in a bit. Thank you.
The place to go once you've got a bit of capital or money in the bank.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the culprits for the bad parking on the double yellow lines and on the pavement. So those three that just came out then. Oh, I've just noticed as well, they've also got the McDonald's cups in the vehicle as well. Oh, looks like they're heading out on an emergency.
This moment is critical. When an officer engages the public in an official capacity, clear identification isn't optional. It's fundamental. Providing a name and warrant number establishes accountability. The auditor's argument is simple. If someone flashes identification too quickly to read, how does the public verify authenticity? Especially in a post-incident climate where impersonation cases have damaged trust, clarity protects both sides. The tension here didn't arise because of filming. It arose because of presentation. One calm, transparent introduction from the start could have prevented all of this friction.
Where were you?
So there we go, guys. Apart from the ever ongoing parking issues around Charing Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be much better than it was. That's for certain. Which is good. Apparently they've had enough audits now. They know. So you got a bit of a look from that constable who was driving into the thing there. Yeah, I've had a few funny looks and stuff, which, hey, they're entitled to do. They haven't come around and abused their powers or anything like that. So yeah, it's just a bit of a dodgy parking issue now. But it is getting much, much better. But yeah, as you can see, you got that one parked down there. It's on double yellow lines. And then you got that one over there, which is also parked on double yellow lines and very close to a junction. That one's not a liveried vehicle, but I know that it is a police vehicle because I went and had a look at it last time.
Here's the legal crossroads. Officers are permitted to ask questions to assess risk, absolutely. But members of the public are generally under no obligation to provide personal details unless there's reasonable suspicion of an offense or specific statutory power engaged. The auditor acknowledges their right to ask, while firmly maintaining his right not to answer. That balance is crucial. This isn't about hostility. It's about boundaries. The real test now becomes whether officers escalate without grounds or recognize that no offense is occurring. This is where professionalism either stabilizes a situation or inflames it.
You got Apex House there.
You filming that for me?
Pardon?
Why are you filming that?
Taking some pictures.
Police building.
Yeah?
So why are you filming it?
Because I like it.
Right, well, you're filming a police building.
Right.
There could be security implications. That's why I'm speaking to you.
Who are you, sorry?
I'm a police officer.
Are you?
Here you go.
Have you got your ID
Yeah,
card?
that's enough for you.
Have you got your
So-
warrant number or anything?
You don't need
Oh.
my warrant number.
Well, I do, because you're engaging
There
with
you
me
go.
as a police officer, so I actually need to see who you are.
There you
Otherwise,
go. I've just shown you.
well, no,
okay?
because I didn't get a chance to actually see it and
Well,
read
you've
it,
seen
did I?
it now, okay?
Then
So
can
all
you
I'm
announce
asking
who you are,
is,
please?
why are you filming? That's all I'm asking.
Well, can you announce who you are?
I'm a police officer.
Yeah, can you announce who you are?
I'm a police
Can you
officer.
announce your warrant number, please?
All right, 202068.
Thank you. That wasn't difficult, was it?
No, it wasn't.
All right, there we go. That's all you had to do.
So can you answer why you're filming this?
The mention of high-profile misconduct cases adds emotional weight here. Whether you agree with the comparison or not, the underlying concern being expressed is about verification and public safety. The auditor's point is that proper identification protects everyone, officers included. But referencing notorious incidents can also heighten sensitivity in an already tense exchange. Notice something important, though. Despite disagreement, there's no detention, no physical escalation, no misuse of powers. This becomes less about legality and more about tone and communication. How much of this could have been avoided with clearer introduction from the start?
Okay. Well, just to make you aware, this is a police building.
I'm
okay?
aware of that, yeah. Thank you.
All right, and you are security implications. So someone may come up and stop you later.
They may do.
Okay? So what I'm asking you, all right? Because
Obviously,
I've got
you
my
can
security to think of, as well as other people in this
Obviously, you can
building.
understand why we're obviously being alerted by you filming, because it's quite unusual a behaviour to start filming a building that belongs to a police belongs to the police, as well as a police station there. So of course we need to check it out just in case there's any reason why you would be here, security breaches, that kind of thing. You understand that?
I disagree.
Okay. Well, we have to do it. We have to be mindful, obviously, of officer safety, staff safety, members of the public that may be
Who are
coming
you,
in and
sorry?
out as well. I'm a police officer as well.
And your warrant number?
Yeah, 203441.
Have you got your warrant card with
Yes,
you,
I
please?
have, certainly.
Thank you.
Bear
I
with us.
appreciate it. See, that's professional. That's how it's done from the get-go. No need to be difficult about it, is there?
I showed you my warrant card.
Yeah, but you didn't announce who you were properly.
There we
I
go.
don't. Well, you do, because you're engaging with me as an officer. Sergeant Susan Marsh. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay. But can you understand why, obviously, we've come out of this building and you're there filming it? Of course, we're going to be going, well, why is this person filming in the building? Is there any reason, etc.? The same as if because it's a police building.
Yeah,
there's
to
police
everybody.
vehicles nearby.
I mean, it's no different than any other business. If I were filming any business, the business owner would want to know why. Of course they would.
Yes.
But that's all it is. I wouldn't say there's any greater risk to you than if I were filming, the Institute of Chinese
No, we
Medicine.
wouldn't be
Until
carrying
we
out
catch
our
you, though, do we?
duty.
Well, no, you don't. But and
We
that's
wouldn't
fine.
be carrying out our duty if we didn't obviously approach somebody who was filming a
Yeah, of
building and
course.
say, is there any reason why you're filming? We obviously need to be aware if there's a security breach. We also need to make sure that officers are safe coming in and out of the building, as well as police staff and members of the public, and that's why we're asking.
I do understand
Yeah?
that you have a concern and you have every right to ask.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Zooming out, this entire interaction revolves around perception versus power. The parking issues raise consistency concerns. The filming raises security concerns. The identification raises transparency concerns. But what ultimately matters is outcome. No unlawful order. No detention without grounds. No abuse of authority. The auditor documented what he came to document and asserted his rights calmly. That's often the defining line in audits like this: composure. Ask yourself, was this situation ever genuinely about security, or was it about discomfort with scrutiny?
Are you willing to give your details
no
to
issues
us?
with that. Not really, no.
No?
But yeah, obviously no issue with you coming to ask. It's not a problem. What I do have an issue with is when you come to me as a police officer and you're difficult about identifying who you are. That I do have an issue with. Yes, you gave me a warrant card. You flashed it. I don't have a chance to read that. That's, I could carry one of those around, go around and flash it and say I'm a police officer. I could get that off Amazon, eBay, whatever, one that looks alike. You have to identify properly. This is what happens with Wayne Cousins, isn't it? This is how these things escalate.
We're not going to
because
discuss
it's
that.
officers that I don't identify properly and go around flashing a badge saying,
sir,
I'm this, I'm that.
We're not going to discuss
it's not
that
safe
matter
for anybody,
any
is it?
further.
You're not. I didn't
We've
think you
shown
were
the
safe when you were standing
ID.
here.
Oh, there you go.
Filming, that's why we've questioned you and
Okay.
asked you about it. Okay?
Well,
It's got nothing to do with Wayne Cousins.
Well,
I showed you my
I
warrant
think
card.
I-
You asked for a warrant number later.
you flashed
Okay.
it, and I asked you to
Right.
let me read it.
So you're filming this building innocently then, are you?
Pardon?
You've got no...
I told you
You're just filming
I
it.
told you I don't answer questions, please.
Okay.
Anyway, where was I?
You're happy?
Yeah.
You're not going to get anything from it anyway, so.
No. As I said, I don't answer questions to the police. Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so it's just when I thought it was going better, stopped to literally just take a picture of the columns and sign saying Apex House. And yeah, that's when the issue starts. So you got parliamentary and diplomatic protection van there, denoted by the red colour. So I do know that the PADP are based here at Apex House because I've had interactions, or some of them are anyway, not all of them. But I don't know if any of you remember PC Chris Hemsworth from the MOD building. But yeah, that was, I think he was attached to Apex House. I think it was him told me he was. I don't know. It kind of get lost. It all kind of blur into one after a while. Well, they got their gates back up and working by the looks of it. That was just used. They were just using this for quite a while. But yeah, it appears that they actually got the gate back up and working, which is good. So yeah.
So here's the professional takeaway. No arrest, no formal enforcement, no obstruction. The parking exemptions remain a gray area dependent on operational necessity, and the filming itself was lawful from public land. The real friction point? Identification and tone. This case reinforces a broader principle. Transparency works both ways. When the public asserts rights calmly and officers respond professionally, escalation becomes unnecessary. If you found this case as revealing as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts and comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth courtroom and police interaction breakdowns.